Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Republican. Here I'm actually checking out Destiny. Here's a character overview, well, a loadout overview of my character. As you can see, I'm both level 20 and light 20. Um, let's run through the armor first because that's where the light stat is important, right? So this is the only piece of armor I've got light on. I just picked it up from the Cryptarch. He didn't screw me over when I gave him a rare engram. So let's look at this real quick. It starts with 189 defense. It can be upgraded to 202. Uh, that little flavor text right there is pretty cool. It gives me 8 light, which isn't very much in the progress to level 21. Strength 77, that will be important for a Warlock character. So the abilities I haven't quite unlocked yet. The first is grenade hits restore melee energy, which is important for Warlock. Your abilities are absolutely crucial. And then sort of a PvE one, or a close teamwork ability, reduce grenade cooldown when you pick up an orb, and those will spawn whenever a teammate or an ally uses a super on a target and lands. They're on their mark. Alright, so my gloves are just rare. They're Axiom Coven 4. I like Axiom Coven gloves because they tend to have abilities relating to hand cannons. That's why I'm not wearing any of the rare gloves quite yet. 92 defense. I got this back when I was level 16. Very, 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 very early gloves, but I haven't really changed them. Unless I've found gloves with higher defense but the exact same ability. Discipline 46. That's always very good. And increased reload speed with hand cannons. That's something that you'll probably see with most Axiom Coven gloves. Alright, let's move on to my chest piece. We've got Nemesis Plane here. Also pretty recent. I picked this up as a quest reward from my Vanguard. Starts with 206 defense, goes up to 220. Oddly enough, requires level 14. I only got this pretty recently. Maybe I hadn't been progressing through the story missions as fast as I should have. Gives me plus 104 intellect, which is neat. Abilities include carry more ammo for shotgun and carry more ammo for hand cannons. You can see why I would want this now that I mentioned I like hand cannons a lot. Let's move on to the boots, which I think are Tengu Operant 2. 77 defense, upgrades to 82. Discipline plus 64. Again, helps me carry more ammo for my hand cannon. I love revolvers. I think they're pretty cool. Again, pretty neat flavor text there. Now for the least, the most underwhelming piece of armor I have. The Warlock Bond. Death of Fate. It's my first legendary bond, and I gotta tell you, it's really disappointing that bonds are so boring. So many of them are copies of each other, even the uncommons and the rares. In the legendaries, for instance, this is a dead orbit one, I think. It just has the logo on the side, and you can see right there. I'll probably pop an image of it in the video. It's not very exciting, right? I mean, I've heard stories that the exotics and some loot rare legendaries are really cool looking, but this is just boring. Not cool at all, man. Not cool. Alright, let's move over to the left side here. You can see that I'm a Voidwalker. I haven't really tried Sunzinger. I'm not really keen on trying to level up that subclass. I don't want to start from scratch, really. I don't get that much time to play, and when I do, I don't want to lose all my abilities. Not that it isn't entirely unfun. I mean, it can add a level of challenge that having all the powers takes away, I suppose. So we'll move on to my primary weapon, a Searcher Mark 37. You'll notice I have two rares there. I don't really care so much for anything that isn't an auto rifle or a hand cannon. They just feel weird to me. But the reason why I pick hand cannons is because they make me feel cool when I get a headshot, especially. And yeah, so this weapon has 152 attack. Rate of fire is pretty low. Impact, like all hand cannons, is pretty high. Range is low, again. Stability is almost middle-ish, a little bit less than middle-ish, and the reload isn't particularly fast, but my gloves, again, speed up that reload rate anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. These also get bonus ammo according to some of my armor pieces, as you've already seen. And those armor pieces, well, at least the chest piece, affects my secondary weapon, the Graviton ESM. Here, I did something dumb, right? This is a shotgun, right? Okay, never mind, I didn't. That's a rare, but it's less effective. I thought for a second that was more effective than the weapon I have. Proof that you shouldn't just judge weapons based on their rarity. Anyway, moving on. This weapon does void damage. I like to keep it a theme. Both my secondary, my special weapon and my heavy weapon deal void damage. I want to get a hand cannon that can deal void damage also, but I don't think there is any. I have yet to find a rare hand cannon at all, or a hand cannon that deals elemental damage. But this weapon has 178 attack. It can upgrade to by 8 points to 186. Rate of fire, not so great. Impact, Range is very low because it's a shotgun in a video game. Stability is also rather low, and reload speed is much faster, actually, than I think. No, it's about the same as my hand cannon, which is good for a shotgun. And remember that this can be fired before it's finished loading up a magazine. So if I'm reloading and I have 2 rounds in the shotgun, I can still shoot and then put the third one in after the shot. So that's that. Let's move on down to my special heavy weapon thing. I didn't notice that I had that other rare there, but this is what I've been using, the Sultan SA5. It's got a big blast radius, which is cool. Decent velocity. I decreased the stability with my choice of scope. Okay reload speed, and like most rocket launchers, not really a great rate of fire. It has 181 attack and can upgrade up to 189. And of course it has a magazine of 1, but its ability is really cool. And the footage of it will probably show this. Reloading this weapon has a chance to grant a larger than normal magazine. Sometimes you'll take out your heavy weapon and find there are 2 rounds in it that you can fire in quick succession, and that's cool. A lot of the rate of fire stuff I'm not pro, has to do with rocket launchers having one-shot magazines. With this ability, that's pretty much thrown out the window. Alright, let's move on to my unimportant stuff. I haven't really delved into this customization or ancillary inventory stuff that much, besides my ship and my emblem. My ship, my emblem, and my sparrow. The ship was a quest reward. The sparrow was a pre-order bonus, and the emblem was from the beta. If you participate in the beta at any point, you got this. So let's run through them all real quick. I got the basic Generalist Ghost Shell. This is what you start with. I don't know how you get other ones. I'm guessing it's probably through collecting all the dead husks. Dead ghosts. Wow, husks. Down here we have my sparrow. Alright. This one is a quest reward. I didn't equip it because I think I didn't pay for it. That's why. And it's got basically the same stats. This is just a duplicate of the one I have equipped right now. But this is the pre-order sparrow. It's pretty damn fast. And it's fun to ride around on. Hot Rod Red. This is the Kestrel. It is one of 3 mission rewards are given at one point in the game. I've yet to run into anybody with it. I mean, I usually play with my friends, so we try not to look like each other very often. So, I mean, that's probably why. But yeah, nothing really special about this one. Shaders haven't even checked this out really. I just reached level 20 maybe a day ago, so we'll check that out now. Actually, Doop. Royal Color Shader. This is the 360 version, by the way. Ooh, that is cool. I'm pink and purple. I feel like Fruit Punch Wizard. This is the 360 version, so there's going to be a lot of load times and whatnot. Doing stuff. Alright, and lastly, there's the emblem. Sign of the Elders, like I said, it's a beta thing. In addition to that, I have the Rune of the Disciple, the default Warlock emblem, and then Jade Rabbit Insignia. I think I got this when I was in Explore mode on the moon. Alright. I suppose that's it. This has been Republican, and hopefully you come back later for other gaming content. I'm going to be doing some profiles on the assault rifle in Halo 4, hopefully the jackhammer. I'll look into doing stuff for Killzone. I haven't really played that game as much as I probably should have, but I guess I'll see you next time. Be sure to drop positive and negative feedback in the comments section.